You ready to grow? The 4 Disciplines of Execution, one of the best-selling business books in history. There's a reason for that. We've already covered Discipline 1, 2, and 3, and today we're going to cover Discipline number 4. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, depending on when you're hearing this. I just left physical therapy. For those of you that know anything about my story, my arm is doing so much better. Physical therapy has helped me tremendously, and all is well. It's a great day. Top of the morning to you. Hey, so the 4 Disciplines of Execution, we already talked about 1 through 3. So if you've missed that, make sure you go back in the YouTube channel and you will see those disciplines. The 4th discipline of execution is accountability. It's accountability. And accountability is one of the biggest ways that you can grow in the area that you're trying to grow, whether that's your health, your finances, your profits, your bank account, your investments, your trading, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your children, your contribution to society, your education. Any area that you're trying to improve drastically could use some positive accountability. Now, if you're anything like me, which I think you are, or you wouldn't be on this channel in particular, you probably love freedom. I mean, you think about like what we teach people on how to trade and how to make money in any market from a laptop and an internet connection. You can work your own hours. You can work whenever you want. Obviously, there's opportune times that you should be trading, but you can trade, especially in crypto markets, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In any country, all you need is a laptop and an internet connection. You may love that freedom and that autonomy. I certainly love freedom and autonomy. I love to be able to be spontaneous. I love having control of my schedule. I love being able to do what I want to do. And that doesn't mean that I don't work hard. I work as hard as probably just about anybody that you know. But I love the freedom to be able to make choices and to work where I want, when I want, how I want, with who I want. I love that. And that puts me in a category that does not necessarily like accountability. However, I've come to realize over the last 2 decades of my life of building companies that accountability is exactly what I need. There's a reason why an employee gets so much more work done when their boss is around the corner. It's because of accountability. So if you want to get more done, if you want to grow, if you want to stretch, which is what is required, you don't go to the gym and get in better shape by being comfortable. You go to the gym and get in better shape by making sure that you are uncomfortable. And if you have somebody that you're paying, like a fitness instructor, a coach, you're going to make yourself more uncomfortable for a longer period of time than you are without any type of coach or any type of accountability. That's the reason why accountability works. And you need that in your life. You need to voluntarily make sure that you have accountability. Now, there's some tips I'll give you about accountability. Number 1, you need an accountability partner, somebody who believes in you and what it is that you're trying to improve. So in this video, we're just going to talk about trading success, okay? But you can apply this to any area of your life that you drastically want to grow. If you're trying to make more money, if you're trying to be more disciplined, if you're trying to make more trades, more profitable trades, higher ratios, bigger wins than losses, if this is something that you're interested in doing, then you need to track it. We've already talked about that in former videos, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But you need an accountability partner, somebody's going to hold you accountable to make sure that if you want to start the trading session at a certain time in the morning, that you're not sleeping in, if that's a problem for you. If you're a morning person, that's not a problem for you. But that's something that you would want somebody to hold you accountable if you struggle with that. If you miss the opening of the markets, you're not prepared, you don't have your trading plan, you wake up, the market's already moving because you slept in. That's a great example of an accountability partner where you could tell them, hey, my goal is to start each day's trading session on these days at this time. And I'm going to report to you whether I did it or not. Simple text. I'm going to send you a simple text or a message on Discord or whatever and say, did it or did not do it. Okay? That's an example of how you can use accountability. But your accountability partner needs to be somebody that you, number 1, respect. You have to respect this person or they're not going to hold the weight that you need for an accountability partner. So an example would be, if you're a, somewhat advanced trader and you've got a friend of yours that's a brand new basics trader, just getting started, doesn't really know half of what you know, or a quarter of what you know, or a percent of what you know, then you may love that person, but you don't respect them in the world of trading. It's not somebody you look up to, right? You need somebody that you respect and that you look up to. And number two, that you severely do not want to disappoint. You don't want to disappoint this person. If you don't know who that is, then I encourage you to do the hard work of finding a mentor. Find somebody that can coach you along. It doesn't take much time. It's not like you're asking them for 5 hours a day. You're basically just saying, hey, here are the areas of my life where I need to be held accountable. Here's what it's going to look like if you don't mind. Would you be willing to be my accountability partner? And you can also set a time limit on it. You can say, hey, for the next 90 days, will you be my accountability partner? Or for the next 6 months, or for the next 12 months. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you implement this discipline, because it will serve you tremendously well. And I do this all the time. Like, I literally have a small business and big business coach. I mean, my mentor has built 4 or 5 companies to 8 figures, and one almost to 9. It had a $87 million valuation. And he's brilliant. I mean, at one point he was buying $1 million a month of real estate personally. And he's not even, like, real estate's not even his business. That was just his, tax strategy and investment strategy. One of the many things that he does. Like, he's brilliant. I obviously look up to this guy. I respect the heck out of him, and I pay him a lot of money. So I don't want to disappoint him, because I respect him and I don't want to let him down. And so he holds me accountable. It's like every day I wake up, my feet are on the fire, ready to rock and roll and make something happen. Why? Because I have that positive accountability. Now, I'm naturally a driven guy, but I promise you I am working harder and faster because I have him looking over my shoulder, and I don't want to disappoint him because I look up to him and I want his assistance in building everything that I'm building. That's why I put that in place. It's uncomfortable, right? I haven't had a boss in almost 2 decades. And now I'm basically paying for one. You may say, that's wild. Well, yeah, because I want to grow. And he's going to help me grow because I understand the power of accountability. That's the 4th discipline of execution. So my question for you is, where do you need to be held accountable? Where is an area of your life that you're willing to be uncomfortable so that you can grow fast? What area of life is that? It's got to be 1 or 2. And then my question is, who do you have in your circle? Who do you have in your contacts that can be an accountability partner that you respect and you don't want to let down? Who is further down the road than you are? Somebody who understands the area of improvement. So in this category, again, if we go back to trading, it would be somebody who's a better trader. Who do you know who's a better trader than you, who could hold you accountable to a few key areas and watch your growth happen? Hey, listen, if you're not part of our Discord, I don't know what you're waiting on, because we have a bunch of traders in there. We have a bunch of investors in there. Not everybody's an actual trader. We have some brilliant traders in there. We have trading signals. We have weekly plans. We have the community chat. We have the Intel channel where we actually share things that look like promising potential investments. We have all kinds of stuff in there, and we would welcome you to that community. It's a vibrant community. It is energized, it's exciting, and it's fun. So build that community around yourself. It's free to join. Hop in our Discord. Links are in the show notes, and we look forward to seeing you there. With that being said, see you in the next video. God bless you. Make it a great day, because you can. Bye for now.